between Azimio and Maendeleo Chapchap is an unconscionable contract, one that is unfair, and one whose intent is to finish our party and our aspirations. What are our options? Fellow Kenyans, the wind of change is blowing in Kenya. We cannot continue being in a country of a few millionaires and millions who are suffering in abject poverty. We as a party, we are known for development, and we have studied the market and looked at the direction of the wind vane, and it is clear Kenya is ready for change. Not change that comes from the top, but one that rises with the masses at the bottom. Kenyans want roads. Kenyans want jobs. Kenyans want more money in their pockets, and they want a leadership that is fair and inclusive. Therefore, we are convinced, and I am convinced, that the best team to transform Kenya is Kenya Kwanza, and the best leader to free us from the yoke of poverty is one Dr. William Ruto. I wish to thank, with the utmost respect, His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta, who will always be my friend, for his support all these years. Rais wetu, hii ni siasa. I especially want to recognize the friendship and service of Azimio Moja. He has really tried to keep us together, a task that is becoming even more difficult every day. I am aware that another 5 parties in Azimio are planning to exit the party due to its behavior of exclusivity and zoning. As a party, we also want to campaign for a president who will be in charge and not one who we feel will be guided by others. Finally, as a child who was born in abject poverty and one who is self-made, I know what this country needs and what will be best for Kenya. And that is the embodiment of one, His Excellency Dr. William Ruto, who, by the grace of God and the votes of the people of Kenya, will be the next president of Kenya. I will, with my party, Transverse Kenya, to campaign for him so that we can put Kenya back on the railway tracks it was on after independence. Ruto, as I've always said, regardless of what people say, is a good man. And I believe that he will change this country so that it does not matter who your father is, who your mother is, which tribe you come from, or where you are born. I thank my team, Maendeleo Chapchap, and I also thank the other teams of Azimio, including my friends Musalia Mudavadi, Moses Wetangula, and the other party leaders who have welcomed us with open hands to Kenya Kwanza. Last night, we signed an agreement with Kenya Kwanza to become members of Kenya Kwanza as a party. And unlike in Azimio, I have the copy of the document that I signed. Hawakunificha na nilipatia copy yangu mwenyewe. So my lawyers and myself, we have a copy of what we signed with Kenya Kwanza. Transparency, openness, fairness. The way people behave before they get into power is the way they will behave when they are in power. It's just as simple as that. Kenya wants transparency. It wants a system where you can count on the words of the ones that are given to you. So we have a document here. Everything signed, everything, nothing is being hidden. You know, clear document of what we signed last night with Kenya Kwanza. Ile agreement ingine bado iko njiani. Thank you. At this time, I'll take questions. And then I'll speak in a few other languages.
Thank you, Governor. My name is Gatete Njoroge from Citizen TV.
Yes.
Number one, the last time you held a press conference, as a party you had access to, you are referring to a three-legged document which you raised your concerns and it was addressed. What changed, Governor? That is my first question. The second question is on the issue of getting out of a coalition. And the Register of Political Parties says a party, yes, it can be allowed to move out of a coalition, but following the Azimio processes. I don't know if the Azimio processes bar you from leaving, or maybe you had no access to that document that maybe prevents you from leaving. Thank you.
Asante sana. Yes. You see, we went into this in good faith. In the last press conference, we pointed out that walikuwa wamefanya ukora, for lack of a better word, sneak document ya zoning. We made noise. His Excellency Raila called a meeting. To placate us, but nothing changed. Managing us. That's what they have been doing, is managing us. You had Honorable Raila talk the other day about zoning. Going back to factory settings, to the same document that he was referring to. You know, and that will mean that they'll zone us out. My party wants to grow. I've got aspirants who want to be on the ballot. I cannot deny them that opportunity. It is my job as a party leader, the aspirations of my aspirants and the people of Kenya who love Maendeleo chap chap. That is true. Now, number two is neither here nor there. The Constitution is very clear. You cannot force people to be in a relationship they do not want to be. Freedom of association is paramount. Hii ingine yote ni stories. It's as simple as that. Hata ukienda koti gani, hii ingine yote ni stories. You cannot force people, according to a new constitution, to be in association they do not want. A lot of flaws. Even them denying us our document is ground enough not to be in that relationship. Yes, media house and name, please.
All right, Sydney Chazima from NTV. You've mentioned that 5 other parties are coming to Kenya Kwanza.
I'm not saying they're coming to Kenya Kwanza.
You said
I said 5. We're talking to party leaders. Nutaanza kuona kesho kuto hivi. Wanatoka Azimio.
Could you divulge some
wameona si Azimio la umoja, ni Azimio la utanganishi.
Could you divulge some of the names?
Unajua, I cannot do that. You know, parties have their own ways of doing things. Okay. I would be jumping the gun. Okay. But I appreciate the question.
Okay.
You understand, eh? Yeah. Unajua shida jamaa wanajaribu kutumanage, which is okay. Lakini wanasahau nilikuwa msemaji wa serikali. That was my job, to manage. Na nimekuwa governor, nimekuwa nikimanage. So you don't try to manage person who is an expert in managing people. We can see what they're trying to do, and we cannot allow it for people's sake. Yeah, that's being polite. Yes, media house and name.
Thank you. My name is Mike Kagwongo with TV47. Could you kindly break down the agreement you signed with Kenya Kwanza? Maybe we can get to understand the terms.
Yeah, the terms are very clear. We are supporting Kenya Kwanza. There will be zero zoning. All our aspirants will be on the ballot. All our aspirants will be on the ballot. We choose not to be on the ballot by their own choice, but all our aspirants will be on the ballot. It has been clearly put what our relationship will be in terms of sharing of government when Kenya Kwanza wins, or if by bad luck they lose, what our role will be. One way or another, we will be as a party in government. One way or another. That's in a nutshell. Yeah.
I'm Media Max MOM. Last week, Mr. Governor, Governor Kibwana said you are on the waiting bench with the other Ukambani governors. As at now, does it mean you are speaking the same language with them? Are they on their way coming to Kenya Kwanza?
We are not on a waiting bench. We have changed teams. For us, other parties will make decisions by themselves. I speak on behalf of my law chapter. I cannot go into the thinking, but what I can tell you is that people are not happy. I mean, this was supposed to be Azimio la Umoja, where we're all happy and moving together. But it has become a club of the few, excluding the rest of us, because they have a game plan for themselves, not a game plan for Kenya, which is quite unfortunate. And I want to urge Kenyans, I've been one of the biggest critics of William Ruto. I've been hitting him hard. Paka tukafinyana mkono. Alinifinya lakini nilimfinya. Hajawahi mbia nilimfinya kidogo hata mimi. But you look at the scenario and you ask yourself, where are we going as a country? I'm a father of small children who are growing. Our generation here in Kenya have children who are growing. Do you want Kenya to be the same? We cannot continue to be a country of a few people who are millionaires and the rest of us in abject poverty. We have to transform our country. And at this time, at this particular place, the best person to do that is William Samoei Ruto. I know the other best person to do it is Alfred Mutua, but I'm not running this time. My time will come. But this time, if Kenyans want to see transformation, Kenyans want to see real change, see your stories that we've had since independence, then we bank on somebody who we know tutakaa naye. And I want to tell my people of Kenya who have heard so many bad things about William Ruto this, William Ruto that, William Ruto that. Sasa mko sawa, niko naye hapa. Mimi nitakuwa namweka hapa, tuko mundu. Hakuna kitu mbaya atafanya. Nitakuwa naye hapa kabisa tukichungana. So you can be well assured now that the William Ruto you knew with Alfred Mutua, mbele iko sawa. Iko sawa. All your fears have been taken care of. Yes. Lastly,
Governor, my name is Edwin Okoth.
Edwin, ile kwanza. I'm a Democrat unlike others. Alafu tukuje kwako. Unaelewa?
Good afternoon. Good morning. My name is Moses.
I speak on behalf of my law chapter. I cannot go into the thinking, but what I can tell you is that people are not happy. I mean, this was supposed to be Azimio la Umoja, where we're all happy and moving together. But it has become a club of the few, excluding the rest of us, because they have a game plan for themselves, not a game plan for Kenya, which is quite unfortunate. And I want to urge Kenyans, I've been one of the biggest critics of William Ruto. I've been hitting him hard. Paka tukafinyana mkono. Alinifinya lakini nilimfinya. Hajawahi mbia nilimfinya kidogo hata mimi. But you look at the scenario and you ask yourself, where are we going as a country? I'm a father of small children who are growing. Our generation here in Kenya have children who are growing. Do you want Kenya to be the same? We cannot continue to be a country of a few people who are. The best person to do that is William Samoei Ruto. I know the other best person to do it is Alfred Mutua, but I'm not running this time. My time will come. But this time, if Kenyans want to see transformation, Kenyans want to see real change, see your stories that we've had since independence, then we bank on somebody who we know tutakaa naye. And I want to tell my people of Kenya who have heard so many bad things about William Ruto this, William Ruto that, William Ruto that. Sasa mko sawa, niko naye hapa. Mimi nitakuwa namweka hapa, tuko mundu. Hakuna kitu mbaya atafanya. Nitakuwa naye hapa kabisa tukichungana. So you can be well assured now